Rivet crew, it's Tuesday.
Workout today, I have some interval work for you, right? We do this once a week or so. Work, rest, work, rest, work, rest. Today we are doing 5 3-minute AMRAPs with a 3-minute rest in between each one. So work for 3, rest for 3, work for 3. You get the idea. Whenever we do these, of course, knowing that rest is in there means when it is time to work, you're going to move with a purpose, right? You're going to try to keep moving and working for as much of that 3 minutes as possible. It's a relatively short window of time. It's not a sprint. Nobody can sprint for 3 minutes, but we should be kind of go, 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 not stopping, not resting, doing everything we can to get as much as we can out of those 3 minutes. And again, we have those 3 minutes right afterwards to kind of catch our breath and get ready for the next one coming up. All right, so the AMRAP part today comes in the form of power cleans. As you can see, each AMRAP starts with a kind of a double buy-in, if you will. Each and every one starts with 50 double unders. Get that done. That should take, say, 45, somewhere in the 40 to 50 second range, ideally, if you're going mostly unbroken. Try to definitely keep it to under a minute, though, so either adjust those reps or do some single unders or whatever. Try to keep it under a minute for the jump rope. That stays the same for every single AMRAP. That just happens once in the AMRAP at the beginning. Then you move on to some bar-facing burpees. Now, these decrease as we go through the AMRAPs, right? The first one's 21, then we have 18, 15, 12, and 9. So the burpees get a little bit less each time. And again, the burpees only happen once in each AMRAP. They're sort of a buy-in, if you will. You will be facing your bar, right? Bar is on the floor, you're facing the bar, you do a burpee, and you will jump over the bar, turn around, and do it again. So these are bar-facing, over-the-bar burpees. Again, we get to the AMRAP part at the end of the AMRAP, and that is power cleans. Now this one, we have an ascending weight scheme today. We start on a lighter side. We should be able to do sets with this one. Should be able to do sets on the first 2 AMRAPs for sure, and then sets or maybe singles on 3, probably definitely 4 and 5. Those should be steady singles. Now again, going back to the burpees for a second, we have less burpees each time, right? So we should have more time for the bar. The goal for all of these, though, I'll say this now, the goal for all these AMRAPs is to have at least 1 minute for the power cleans. This is important. So you may have to fudge the numbers a little bit on the burpees and the double unders. Do whatever you can. You may just like keep an eye on the clock, and when you know you have a minute left and you're not done with your burpees, stop doing burpees and get right on that barbell. I want you to have at least 1 minute for power cleans in every single one. And as you can see from the reps, you're going to have a little bit more time for the cleans each time. So pacing-wise, strategy-wise, this first couple of AMRAPs is going to be kind of you got to really move to actually get to that bar. But luckily the barbell will be light once you get there, so you should be able to bang out some, again, working on sets on those. So you got to move, move, move on the first 2. Definitely the 4th and 5th one, and even the 3rd one, we can just kind of pace those double unders and burpees a little bit because the bar is getting heavier. So you can kind of pace those first 2 things in order to be able to, step to the bar under control and start, getting a few heavy singles in. Pick your weights prior to. Look at my RX weights that I have for you. Make sure you can do all of them. I always start at the end, go with the heaviest weights. Shooting for at least probably somewhere in the 3 to 5 range on that last one. It should be heavy. That's something you can get a few singles with. Feel free to do more. Start there. Calculate your weights. If you're not going RX, figure them out. You should have 5 different weights. Add a little bit of weight to the bar each time there's an AMRAP. You can do that during the 3-minute rest. Let's see what I have. So your score, of course, today is your total power clean. So keep track of what you do in each AMRAP. Add them all together at the end, and that'll be your final score. I already said, 1 minute for cleans, definitely. And then what else we have? Basically the big thing is to try and get as much as you can out of the power cleans today. So spend at least 1 minute, hopefully more. Then last thing I'll say, thing about the power cleans real quick, we want to jump hard, not high, right? There's different ways to jump. If you're shooting a basketball, whatever, you're going to be on those toes, you're kind of loose, and you're just trying to get as much height as possible. But when we are doing our Olympic lifting, we're doing our snatches and our cleans. These are fast lifts. We want to create power. What we do with this, we actually jump hard, not high. So we're not getting worried about getting height. We're worried about creating power as we jump. So different style of jumping. Really want to make sure that the whole foot is flat on the floor, especially the heels. We push those feet hard into the floor. We extend the hips, and we jump hard, right? You're not going to get a lot of height, but you're creating a lot of power. And that hopefully is going to transfer well into the bar for those power cleans today. So jump hard, not high. Have a great workout, everybody.
I'll talk to you again tomorrow.